This playthrough is rated E10+.
Emperor Gauss began an all-out assault against the Divine Army in retaliation for their rampage through Grand Mayor's territory. With Emperor Gauss himself and his 4 elite grands all mobilizing, the real battle was about to begin. Stage 34, Rovencrone. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Rondo of Swords. In the last episode, we did a little bit of scouting to get the gist of their army, and there's quite a few of them, but we'll be able to handle it. We've handled everyone before, but this time it might be too much. They've come. I never thought that young man would make it this far. It seems my judgment isn't what it was. We can't allow him to continue doing whatever he pleases. It was through battle that I took the throne. If I appear weak, the people lose faith in me. The Empire's fate will be decided here. Neither side is markedly stronger. That's unusual for us. To arms, men! Begin our assault! Alright, we have to fight Gauss and the whole crew this time, so gonna need a little bit more prep this time, so as in we'll do the same guys as always. Except with a slight change. So we're gonna take off Ansem's gear, because we're actually, since we got his seal, we're actually gonna put him on Aaron's to turn him into his final class, which will make him a house, because it'll get true arrows, which will increase his range. So let's use the Pulsa Seal to make him his final class. So you're probably wondering, well, how will I be able to do this without a character to use? Contraire, we got Nanji here, so I'm gonna give him all of. Now he doesn't do as much damage as Ansem, but we can at least supplicate it and give it a decent amount by giving him the same gear as before. But his benefit is he has a crap ton of range if you've been building him up properly. So I've already got his true arrows maxed out. After that, it kind of doesn't matter for him what to give him. It's whatever you want to give him, I guess, at this point. Probably Vital Strike just to make sure he actually gets, maybe get some crit so he actually does some decent damage, or accuracy so he doesn't lose his thing, and maybe even high to reduce his MC. But he's gonna be so far away, it probably won't matter that much. Maybe you could give him like Mind Chains to give people status afflictions, but you're usually probably he's so far away that most people will just sit there and take the damage every time. So yeah, let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and max out Vital Strike, I think. And we'll put a couple points in the Sharp Shot just to make sure he actually hits. It's not vital that I do that. Now he still has a few more card-based things to turn, but I think how many rounds or how much range he's got, I think will be fine. You'll find out why in a second. But anyway, let's do the rest of the errands before we let's set it. Well, actually, before I do anything else, let me unlock some of the dialogue we can get. So Egel has dialogue, Igraine and Galahad have dialogue, and Elmer and Alhambra have dialogue. The other 2 dialogue is from attacking certain bosses, so. Alright, we'll go over that here in a second, so the dialogue there, so. Oh my, the entire Imperial Army, this will be tough. But we have to fight them. If you don't want to, just sit this one out, Grandpa. Then you're sending an old man home at so late an hour? Your kindness truly moves me, Princess. If you don't get serious, you'll just meet Serdic's way. So it's important to you that you're of use to Emperor Serdic? Yes. How admirable! Exclamation point. I'll push this old body of mine to its limits for you, Princess. The entire Imperial Army, huh? Gives me the shivers. Skit, don't be dense. I'm shivering in anticipation. Want to bet on which of us busts the most heads? I would, but I'm expecting you to do so well you'll run out of fingers and toes. No bet, kid. Huh. Then I'll pound so many that you won't even have to count them to see how good I am. Except Cotton's the only really good wizard in the game, so why would... Anyway. So that boast is false. Once we win this battle, we can rest for a while. Don't ease up yet. The battles are going to continue. Maybe you should ease up a little. I can't. I have to be in front fighting with the rest. But... Hegel, if you want to rest, then you should rest. And in the meantime, I'll end this war. You talk about me as if I was a piece of luggage all around. If you're in the front lines, then I shall be too. Alright, Pope. Alright, well anyway, let's do that all over again. So, okay. Let me do the trials again for Ansem. So give him Get him set up to his final class. And then let's do some questing. So Al, let's have you go over to the Savage Pit for the Onyx Ring and Tiny Bullion. And since I gave her some levels, Rukia maybe might buy some better stuff at this point. So I'm going to try doing that with her this time. So let's see, let's send Eagle. Oh, right, I have to take her out of the formation. How about I do that really quick? So, okay. And we're going to be using, instead of Ansem, we're going to be using Cotton, Alhambra, Yumaluna, Izuna, and Naji this time. Oh yeah, and I've got to put Serdic's heavy gear back on again. Let me remove all that from K, since we're not using Margus. Let's see, I don't think you have any gear. Yeah, we'll leave whatever you've got on and whatever you've got on. I'll just double check and see if I left anything on anyone. I don't think I did, but yeah, okay. So let's give him all the defensive gear. Yeah, the Empire Amulet. The 13 is the next strong. Oh no, 14 pure amulets. The other thing is maybe give him a ton of HP, give him the Aster Ring. Or not Aster Ring, sorry, wrong one. I was looking for the one for HP. I think it's the, yeah, let's give him the gold ring for his HP at that point. Now, do I need to give you any? Let's see. Nah, the ones I really need for you which is in life and stand fast, are really the only ones I really need for you. Maybe give him ZOC, just to improve his ZOC a little bit better. Con, how are you doing? I think you're fine on what you've got. Might max out her Flame Shard just to do more damage with her Fire Dragon. Yeah, let's do that. Give her something else. Maybe max out her MP. Yeah, that's not so big of a deal. Yeah, we'll just set her flame thing at max. Alhambra. See, might max out your Vital Strike maybe. See if we can get any more extra damage from you. Yeah, let's give her. Let's give her a few points in that. I don't want to max out completely. Okay. Maybe give her a bit more damage. Yumi Luna, I think you're good. Yeah, at least the one that's important. Max out her. Yeah, let's max out our mana too. Yeah, we don't really need to max out her Razor Teleport or anything like that. Not here. Actually, let me remove Blind Rage from you. I don't like you. I don't like you missing, so. Yeah, let's try to give her Fearlessness so she can get more damage from hitting multiple people if she can, so. Give her a couple points in that. Actually, oh yeah, I need to give her Vital Power so her HP goes up every time too, so. Oops. Yeah, remove Blind Rage, I don't want that on you. Yeah, we got everything we need from Neji there, so. Okay. Errands. Let's see, we already sent Al on that one. Eagle, I want you to go to Land of La Mancha to get the Alonzo seal. Yeah, who do I want for the card battle on? Let's do it on Sheena, why not? And then the Bullion, doesn't really matter who it is. Let's send Zelmer, sure. Let's see if we can get some shopping for her. Now that she's a higher level, maybe she'll buy better rings? I'm kind of hoping that's the case, like it's based off level more than anything. I hope so. Alright. After that, let's do some training. Oh yeah, as you can see there from the last episode, or not the last episode, the episode before, I was able to get everyone's level up to 30 from grinding that one battle. I just forgot to mention it. Alright, this fight might take a hot minute just because of like what we're going to be doing in it, but shouldn't be too bad. So we face both Emperor Gauss and Scrans. No need to worry though. They must be desperate to bring out so many of their best men. All units attack! Alright, so we have to defeat Gauss is the victory edition, and Certain defeated is the losing edition. And as you can see here, all of the generals are up and ready to go. There's Gauss, Matthias, Clotho, Klaatu, Verata, Nikto, no. And then there's Ernest there. And Albrecht is down here. There's dialogue if you attack Albrecht with Certic as well as Gauss. But Gauss is the main target, so if you want to go after him, you can. But we'll go after all the generals. Repeat. It's a repeat of the first episode. And then for Naji, now that he's maxed out all of his attack, look at that. He's got 11 to hit someone. So he can hit some people on the other side of the map. It's insane. It's awesome. All right, we're gonna leave everyone generally up here because as soon as we attack that other group of guys, Albrecht's group will come down and attack us. So I can actually waste a few turns going after the archers over here. They'll be the big threat. We can handle everyone else. So really, Naji's here to wail on the far-off bosses like Ernest and Clotho, as well as the archers. I think that should be enough of a range to hit them there. Ah, so close. As soon as he hits him, Albrecht will start coming after us. Because I think the AI is like designated that if we move far enough or if we kill enemies at a certain point, he's supposed to attack us from the side. So the reason I'm going after the archers here is because obviously the others I can just block those guys. Yeah, as you can see, yeah, he won't Naji can't one-shot people even with all of his attack power. But he could possibly crit and do more damage, or, you know, just take him a couple turns. Since those guys won't move from their spot until they can hit him, and their range is like, I think, 8. So, yeah, Naji is fine where he's at. Now, I can always use him to assist fighting. I mean, I could have him weaken the knight as Chevalier as they come. Oh, yeah, I probably should go over the stats of the enemies. Really, the only challenging part of this map is the generals themselves, the Grands, because of their skills. Everyone else is pretty straightforward. Obviously, also a lot of guys being there can be kind of annoying too. Let's see. Let's lower all the Chevalier. Yeah, they've only got pikes and arrow guards. I think some of them have a little bit extra. Yeah, some of them have sprint, which is a terrible fun service. No, well, yeah, it is, but yeah, I don't know why one or two of them don't have sprint though, which is weird. Yeah, only one of them only doesn't have sprint. Odd. Anyway, the big thing is Albrecht. He has Amaterasu spear. He's got the black ring, which gives him +1 to movement. He's got Lion Strike, Blind Rage, Null ZOC, and Fog Plume. And so yeah, ranging him isn't as effective if he activates it, but he does have to be activated though, which he doesn't do it all the time though. And yeah, he's got his Ragnarok Dusk, which can be nasty if he activates it, so you want to make sure he doesn't kill any enemies. So, alright, let's just have Naji keep working with the bow guy there.
Almost in my sight.
And then you guys might get here. I might move a little bit far ahead just so they actively hit me. What's your move at? Yeah, your move's pretty good. Might move just a little bit further. Just so I get, basically obviously I want Certic in tow. And then I want, obviously, my other characters here to be able to help. And obviously we don't want the enemy to go through everyone else to get to, or go around Certic. They will do that if your MC is not high enough. They won't charge into it, they'll go around him if they can help it, so. Might not look as, oh, nope, he didn't want to move yet. You guys gonna come on? Come on over? The only thing I hate about some of the MAI is it takes them forever to decide if they want to do something sometimes. You know, like, day, Junior! And if we move close enough, they will attack Certic. Yeah, it's nice having a battle that doesn't take me like 5 minutes to finish now. Not that I don't mind short battles, it's just, you know. Boink! I just love bouncing enemies off of me. Why, they think they're gonna get all my guys. No siree, Bob. Okay. And Naji doesn't need to help there, so he can keep working on the archers. Actually, if we get his overbreak up high enough, he can actually kill Clotho from where she's at. Because Clotho and Ernest are more dangerous because of her range and possibility of critting, and then Ernest because of his magic. He can do quite a bit of damage, but with our range. And the thing is about this map is the way it works is that these are supposed to basically force you to go into the bosses to fight Gauss. So you have to fight at least a couple of them to fight Gauss. But technically, if I'm Naji and I'm at a certain point, I can hit him from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I get in from here. The only problem is some of the wizards do have a decent range. So you'd at least have to defeat the wizards. So anyway, let's see. Do you have enough range? Okay. Well, I can't hit him from the front like I wanted to, but that's fine. At least she gets more damage for Fearless. Nice. Take. And finish him off, Alhambra. Thank you. And because, you know, Serdic has so much defense, it's going to take a while for him to lose his HP and whatnot. So we'll just kind of stand here and just... Yeah, we'll just save our turn, so... Wait for them to come to us. Oh yeah, I guess I should go over the archers and stuff like that. Yeah, Neji's dialogue, Neji's thing is just pick off people one by one where he's at, and we'll move the rest of our allies towards the location so it's not just me standing there the whole time. You want to attack me or whatever? You're probably actually going to go after Izuna from where you're standing. Yeah. Oh well, that's fine. Not a big deal. I probably should have moved them up a little bit further than where they were at. Yeah, it took a little bit of extra damage, but I've got some healing and I've got MP restoratives from her if it really comes down to it. So
You're practically standing still.
Finish him off, Izuna, if you would. Yeah, here's the this group here. So these guys have Grim Shot. They only have True Arrow, so they don't even have that really high range that they would normally have. So you could probably pick them off with Ansem, but getting Ansem his final class is more important to me. These guys are just regular light infantry. They got Sprint and Mana Break. Really nothing to worry about. Really, it's their range, but because of the mud, they've only got so much movement here, so they can only move very far around the mud. So there are ways to manipulate them. But really, like I said, since I can just block him with Serdic, I'm just using Naji for cleanup on the archers. Cleanup on all 5. You want to attack us at any time there, Albrecht? Yeah, I'll just leave Yuma Luna there because she can't take a... Cotton can take a hit from the fighters, but Yumi Luna can't. General Albert. Master Serdic, I did tell you that the next time we met in battle, I wouldn't hold back. Yeah, he has null ZOC, so he's probably going to hit Cottonus too, so... Oh, nope, he didn't. Thought he'd use his move to hit her too, because of... But then again, her MC, I think because I haven't hit anyone with anyone, so her MC isn't super high yet, but... Bye, Albert.
Check out my magic.
Moron. Haha. Damn, I must withdraw. Be careful, Emperor Gauss.
There's always someone better.
Yeah, and we were at the dialogue with Serdic and him attacking each other, so ha. Alright. Imagine might as well just have him work on the someone while he's here.
Almost in my sight.
Alright, let's see if we can get the rest of these archers in line to be hit. Yeah, we're just saving Yumi Luna for either teleportations. Really not teleportations, really for healing, because Naji gives us so much range. And Serdic's basically there for tanking duty. If you're not using Serdic, then obviously Margus, so. Generally, I don't have to kill everyone, but I might do that just so I don't have to mess with that guy moving. Because everyone else doesn't move, so they won't waste their turns, you know what I mean? There we go. And let's move a little bit closer so we can get that guy to actually charge at us. Yeah, just keep wailing on him. I'll probably give him his overbreak at level 3 when he finishes him off, so. And then we can just use that, hit Clotho a couple times, and boom, she's out. Yeah, I don't know why the game gives you Naji and gives him so much range. I guess they expect you probably to play this game twice just to figure out his mechanics, and they're like, oh, okay, if we do this, we can get, you know, this out of him, but. Bye-bye. Might start moving into these guys to start bringing them towards us, but let's finish off that archer dude. Nah, not quite. If we hit Clotho, we should be able to get... Can't believe her name's Clotho. Like, what type of name is Clotho? Maybe it's supposed to be Clotho or something like that? I don't know, man. It seems silly. Yeah, Clotho is her name. Clotho is my first name. It's H-O-M-E-R. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have to be careful because of the range of this guy, so I'm just gonna finish him off. Alright, might as well move close enough for them to target Surdik. So we'll start moving. We'll start moving that way. Yeah, I might as well go and heal her. Just in case. Yeah, now that the archer, the chevalier are gone, now I don't have to worry about them taking 5 seconds to do their turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And technically I could use my overbreak, but I'll wait to use it on her to finish her off. See how much damage we do. That's a decent amount of damage. And she doesn't have any items to heal herself, so. And I can show off Neji's overbreak. The problem I've had with this game is I haven't really shown off everyone's overbreaks. That's probably one of the few issues I have with or the one of the things I wish I could show more often. And the ones I've shown were by accident, like Alejandro's when she was fighting other enemies and activated it on me. Actually, did I show that off on, or was that a dumped record? That might have been a dumped recording actually. Sometimes I'll record episodes and I won't be satisfied with them because I wasn't efficient enough, and sometimes I'll just dump the recording and not use it, so. Alright, let's show off his overbreak. His overbreak increases his range by quite a bit. Look at that. Increases it by 4. And it does more damage, of course, so.
Time to put on my game face.
This should finish her off. Mahahaha.
Oh man, this is not good at all. I better get out while I can.
Looks like I screwed up.
Ah. I mean, you screwed up by just standing there, I guess. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, the next enemy is...
Here I go.
Those archers there. Or not archers, the heavier infantry. And then Naji's next goal is to take out the wizards. Yeah, if he did more damage, Naji would be just insane. But Ansem is overall a better character because of his overall damage is better. And if you get him to his final class, he does a ton of damage. It's insane. Let's see. And not gonna be able to hit anyone on this turn. Oh well. Klutz. And also Naji has really, really low HP, like ridiculously low. That kind of makes up for his range. Basically, if Naji ever gets hit, he's pretty much a goner. So you don't want Naji getting hit by anyone. No magic. Actually, let me check his magic stat. I think his magic stat's okay, but his HP's so low that he could survive maybe one strike from someone with their magic. Okay, I guess since we're about to go after this new set of enemies, I can show off them. Yeah, unfortunately, it won't do a lot of damage against... Yeah, see, the heavy infantry has got decent amount of defense. And we got heavy infantry here. They got mango rings, tomahawks, invoke life. Nothing much more to that, as you can see. And then we've got linesmen, the middle linesmen. They got warhammers, vile strike, and foresight. Big thing about them is their range. That's pretty much it. Wizards here, they've got Fire Raid, Flame Shard, and Arcane Fire, and Magic Guard. So magic wouldn't work on them as much, although if you're caught, you still one-shot them. This guy's got Magic Guard, Taurus Spell, so they can start... We've gotten to the point where they can now heal their own MP, so you want to finish them off as fast as you can. He's got Talon Roa. This guy's got Taurus Spell, Meteor Gate, and Magic Guard. And then this guy's got Magic Guard, Taurus Spell, and Magnavolt. Oh yeah, I forgot to go over Clotho's stats, even though I beat her already. Whoops. Oh well. Then we got Ernest over here. He's got the Caligio Sword. He's got the green ring, which is magic by 10. Clotho had the red ring, which is the ring that vastly increases your critical capabilities. He's got Invoke Bind, Berserk, Talon Row, Storm Rave, and Arcane Storm, and he's got Twisted Fury. Never let him get that, because that basically hits everyone on the map. It's insane. But as long as he doesn't do damage to other characters, he'll be fine. Also got a couple clerics here. They've got Magic Guard, Tour Spell, and Aurora Terrorie, so they don't even have a cure drop. So, yeah, you could wail on Gauss if you wanted to. Then we got some regular knights here. They got Bludgeon and ZOC. I think they all have the same thing, yeah. And then the Matthias here's got the Mizuichi. He's got an Alchemerical to restore his HP. So yeah, you could whittle on him with the problem with Naji, you can't do a lot of damage to Matthias, so you kind of want to just kind of go after him if you can. He's got the Gold Ring, which we got in the first episode. Quartz Amulet, which is 21 defense, and a Life Amulet, which is 13 defense. So yeah, his defense is pretty high. So basically, magic is the way to beat this guy. He's got ZOC, Melee Guard, Mount Guard, and Null ZOC. And he's got his All or Nothing ability, which increases movement for his allies. And then we got the heavier knights, where they got the Gold Cannon, ZOC, Magic Guard, both of them. But the big man himself, Gauss, has his Avul Howl, which is his twin swords. He's got the Griffin Ring, which we got when we beat him in the first game, which is our first battle, which is 10 to attack and 10 to momentum counter. He's got Melee Guard, Mount Guard, Imperium, which gives you the scare condition. Stance Shift, which can increase his counterattack and lowers defense. He's got Null ZOC. He's still got his Kaiser Aura, which damages units that are surrounding him based off his Fighting Spirit. He's also got his Spirit stat right now because of his MC starts out as max. So, anyway. Alright, so let's move everyone down to this group. Yeah, really this battle is a slowly but surely type of battle, so make sure you have a tank and everything like that. Alright, Naji, let's see. I'm just trying to think if I want to go after... Well, since I can't hit the wizards yet, might as well go after the cleric. Actually, what's your range? Should be able to hit him from there. I mean, Naji obviously doesn't want to get hit, so... Okay, that put him... Watch out, I don't even need to stand right there anyway, so...
Almost in my...
But I want the other characters to be doing things while they're doing this, so, yeah. So I'm gonna pull out Serdic for meat duty. And put him in front, obviously it forces enemies to go through him, even if he didn't have a high enough MC. Huh. Alright. I was hoping more of you would attack me, but...
You're practically standing.
You guys got enough defense, though, so... I mean, it's easy to beat the clerics just because their Aurora Terrorie only covers a line, and it's this line that they're standing in, so you could just not stand in that line and you'll be fine. So, they're not as dangerous as the wizards. The wizards are a lot more dangerous because they have a lot more better range when it comes to their spells. I mean, yeah, Aurora Terrorie does a decent amount of damage, but it's not really that scary in the long grand scheme of things.
You're practically standing.
Yeah, it's either Alejandro or Izuna finishing him off, one of the two. So, man, I really wish Izuna's like MC was more useful. Oh well. Or sorry, her overbreak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is just crazy, the range on this guy. It's more than any of the spells in the game, so you have to... Do you one-shot him? Oh, he one-shot him. Huh. I didn't even think he was strong enough for that. Well then. I guess he's gained enough levels or attack power to be able to do that. Yeah, and you guys don't have null ZOC, so... Haha. Alright. Keep working on him. I might use my overbreak on... Maybe use on Ernest or something like that. Okay, well, anyway.
I'll chew you up and spit you out.
Oh, you counterattacked her. Interesting. Well, her agility isn't very high, so it makes sense, I guess. Yeah, I just want to beat all the generals just because it's fun to do that. Boink. Yeah, how's the levels? God, it has so many levels, it's insane. Alright.
You're practically standing.
I was about to say, mine even one-shot her. Alhambra's, just that double damage that Alhambra does is crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, just one-shot all these wizards. Yeah, I'll wait for him to finish off the wizards and then move forward.
Almost in my...
Actually, might just have the since we've already beaten all these guys, might just have everyone go over to Mateus. Go and get overbreak. Send it. Since Neji can fight these guys by himself, and he's not gonna do that much damage against the knights anyway. Yep, we got some reinforcements here. Why are they all the way down the other side of the map? I'm not sure. I mean, I know why they're there. They're to protect Ernest, but still.
Almost in my sight.
Yeah, you can't quite one-shot them, and since they don't have cure drops, that's kind of not good for you guys, so. Yeah, we'll just start heading over this way. Really, it'll be up to Cotton and them to finish them off, so. I mean, you just stand there. You don't do anything. I mean, unless you get close enough.
Almost in my...
You probably gain quite a few levels by the end of this battle, Naji, just by killing everyone by yourself. Let's see. Let's start pulling some guys if we can. Up. That'll probably be fine. She can heal herself if it really comes down to it. I didn't mean to move her that close. They only got ZOC, so not null ZOC, so. Just two more characters to deal with, so. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I just need to get over there. Might as well wail on someone just because I've got the range. I could use a break next turn just to... Nope, alright, that's right, because of the mud. Nope, got countered, but that's fine. Ooh. Was she within range? No, because of the mud. So, haha.
Check
If the mud wasn't there, it'd be dangerous, but nope. We have the power of mud. They'll move towards me for sure, but... And since the power of mud is here, they can, you know, get hit while they're trying to get close to us. Just waiting to move into Cotton's range.
Almost in my sight.
See how much damage we do to Ernest. Not bad. And then when we use our overbreak on him. Ah, you don't want to get too close, huh? Alright, Naji, finish off Ernest if you would, please.
Time to put on my game face.
I'll admit, Naji's overbreak is more useful than Ansem. Well, Ansem's is powerful, but you really have to set him up for that. And it's hard to do that. I forgot what voice I gave him. Who are these people? Time to withdraw!
This can't be.
And once again, fire. Attack you since y'all have ZOC. Boom. Done. Oh, now the enemies are moving, finally. They do move eventually when you guys are just gonna stand there, so. Ah, here's his reinforcements. They finally arrived. Yeah, when you get to pretty close to the end there and defeat all the generals, he gets one more kind of range of dudes to go after him, so. Alright, let's move our way into the mud. See if I can get oh, you guys are pretty far away, so. I might just not mess with it. I was thinking about defeating the wizards, but I might just go back and help with actually, you don't have a healing thing, do you? No. Well, I mean, not an item-based healing per se, so.
Almost in my sight.
How much damage do you do against Gauss? Yeah, a little bit of damage. Of course, now he moves when I do that, but that's fine. I want to beat Matthias before Gauss gets there. And here the rest of the soldiers come. Yeah, by hitting Gauss, we move him, so that's why I wasn't hitting him earlier. Alright, Neji, yeah. Probably could have given Neji a movement ring. That would probably make him a lot more useful. Ah, just out of range. Oh well.
Almost in my sight.
That's fine, let's see. Alright, if you would there, Cotton.
Check out my magic!
Unfortunately, she doesn't do enough damage, but still. Too bad you can't teleport enemies. Yeah, that'd make that a lot more fun, but nope. And unfortunately, he's gonna heal himself, so. Yep, you don't want to get close to us, do you? Yeah, unfortunately now the turns will slow down a bit because we have to wait for them to come. There you go. Okay. One more time if you would there, Cotton.
Check out my magic!
Oh, so close. But he's only got one Alchemy Miracle, so. But, you know. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Do.
Almost in my sights.
Poink! Just enough damage. I can't hold on any longer. Gauss, I'll leave the rest of you. Haha. I want to get attacked by Gauss though at one point because there is some dialogue with Surdik if you do that. Actually, let me move you guys down a little bit. That actually might be better for me. Move you in the back there for healing purposes. Yeah, you guys don't want to charge on. Up here come the other infantry. Ooh boy. Yeah, we do have to beat Gauss at some point, otherwise these guys will overwhelm us, so. Unfortunately, like I said, it drags down the battle a lot by doing that. Alright, at some point I will have to charge on in and let Surdik take a hit. Otherwise, like I said, all the enemies are going to charge into us, so. Let's see. Can he take that many hits? Probably not. Not sure. Yeah, your overbreak's that low, so. Let's just keep wailing on the Emperor there. And we can whittle him down quite a bit, so. The only problem is a lot of these guys do have the possibility of countering us, so I have to be kind of careful. I'm going. I'm gonna teleport you over here.
Accept God's protection.
Okay, I think we're good. Keep having Neji go after him. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just have Surdik just kind of charge on in and get a Gauss in the line so he'll attack me. So. And most of the Chevalier will probably go down up north just because they'd have to move through the mud, which severely restricts their movements. Now here they come finally. At least their AI dictates they move towards me as far as they can. So, okay, let's see.
I'll chew you up and spit you up.
Nice. All right. Yeah. Is that enough movement? Okay.
You're practically standing.
Let's go and use her overbreak just to make sure she has MP.
Here I
Let's see. What is your range? I still want to keep hitting you though, so.
Almost in my.
Yeah, Chevalier coming up, so. I could, yeah, I could just purposely move myself over here to get into Gauss's range. Let's see, if they hit me all, they shouldn't do. Actually, technically, I can. Actually, am I in range for my overbreak? No. Because if I use my overbreak, I can actually probably finish them off, actually. Let me, because my overbreak range is. Yeah, we don't have the straight line anymore. We have 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But he might move away from me. I can take 3 hits, I think. Yeah, we have enough MP for that. So.
Here I go.
Okay. I think she has enough magic to heal me if it comes down to it. Yeah. Okay, we're good. I knew to move there. I just knew it. Because I knew he's going to move out of the way. So we can hit him with my overbreak and finish the battle before the rest of his crew get there. You're a little too late, Chevalier. Your boss is about to go down. Probably could have finished this a little bit faster, but eh. Poink. We'll hit it one more time just to make sure his HP is down.
Almost in my sight.
Okay, and then let's see. I forgot you guys don't have ZOC, do you? But you guys do. Never mind. I was thinking of something else. Okay. Might as well hit this one for the front, I guess.
Spit you out.
Since you'll ZOC it anyway, so.
You're practically standing.
Yeah, might as well get some experience from you.
Accept God's protection.
There we go. Alright, finish him off. Have I shown off the overbreak for Certic? I don't think I have, actually. His new one, I mean.
Holy Blade, release your power!
Yeah, this one's more focused instead of this previous one. Oh, it didn't. Huh, it didn't physically attack me. Okay, well, I'll show it off anyway. Or I'll say what it is anyway, so, because I actually didn't record this ahead of time, I thought I'd be able to get it. So, what he says is if when Certic's about to attack him or vice versa, he goes, "Prepare yourself, Gauss." And Gauss says, "Very well, show me your power." That's all it is. Prepare yourself, Gauss. Very well, show me your power. How can we have thrown away every troop we had at them and still lost? What monsters! I have no choice but to leave this battle in their hands. All units pursue the enemy. We're going to end this war. Alright. Yay! Yeah, sorry for not showing that off, but it's not like it's that big of a deal. So that's why I didn't record ahead of time. I thought I'd be able to get to him to attack me, but alright, well anyway, we get some experience and money. And Naji's obviously the MVP of this battle. And we get an Alchemy Miracle and a big bullion for that. Alright. Yeah, I kind of wish with defeating all the generals that you got their items like in the previous thing, but you don't. Oh well. But anyway, with everyone defeated, who else can stand against our way? What awaits us as we follow ourselves further into Grand Mare? Is it time to take out the Grands one by one? We'll find out next time in the next episode of Rondo of Swords. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.